Happy 4th of July to America. We're celebrating 250 years of being the freest nation on earth, blessed by God. Today's date is July 4, 2025, time in Texas about noon. I'm going to give a flash update, and I say welcome to Truth by Billie Beene. Thanks for hitting the subscribe button and the like button. That helps my channel to grow. Some of the things we'll cover in this flash update. Catastrophic flash flooding in Texas with, tragically, some deaths. What's going on with the tropics? President Trump, big, beautiful bill. So let's get started. This morning, so we have San Antonio, Houston, Austin, and the area where the catastrophic flooding is occurring is around Kerr County, Comfort, Texas, involving the Guadalupe River, rising due to 11 inches of rain, sometimes raining 4 inches per hour. We understand currently that Guadalupe has risen 34 feet. And we're hearing reports of in Kerr County and some other areas that houses were washed away along the Guadalupe River last night with people sleeping in them, and that a church bus was swept off of a highway that contained at least 10 teenagers. So in Kerrville, Texas, we're having catastrophic flooding. Kerrville is located 60 miles northwest of San Antonio. We currently, this morning, have mandatory evacuations in Comfort, Texas. And the counties that are being affected is Kerr County and Kendall County. And we had the Kerr County Sheriff this morning make a public statement confirming there have been fatalities, but not giving out any more details at this point in time. So we know that there have been, tragically, some deaths this morning. We're hearing that flash flooding, catastrophic flash flooding is occurring in Kerr and Kendall counties, with the water rising suddenly, flash flooding 3 feet to 30 feet in minutes. And this is bringing about the catastrophic flash flooding. So we have that going on this morning. Now, the Guadalupe River, we're hearing, is at a higher level than it was. Apparently, this area had catastrophic flooding also in 1987. It's much higher now. 34 feet exceeds the 29-foot flood level for many of these areas. The Guadalupe then will pass through New Braunfels, Texas, and down to Victoria on its way to the Gulf of America. So we could need to be alert for additional flooding along these areas as all of this water is washing downstream. So that's going on. It's good for us to be in prayer for people in Kerrville, Kerr and Kendall counties and other areas along the flow of the Guadalupe River. Now let's talk about what's going on in the tropics. We do have this area right about here that's going to impact Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina. And the latest update by the National Hurricane Center this morning at 8 a.m. and they do have a hurricane hunter going out today. So we have 60% development in 48 hours and 60% development in the next 7 days. It's predicted that Saturday or Sunday, this area, tropical, whether it's tropical or not, it's going to go into this area of the U.S. and bring very heavy rain at a minimum. So that's going on. And now we'll look at what's going on with the earthquake probability. So we have the U.S. right here. We've got Mexico, Central America, down to South America. What's going on with our tectonic plates? So in this area, we have the North American plate. We have the Juan de Fuca plate. We have right here in this area, the Cosco's plate. And we have the Ring of Fire. Then going over, we've got Russia, China. And in this area, we have Japan. Japan sits at a boundary of 4 tectonic plates: the North American, Pacific, Philippine, and in this area, it's called Eurasia. Some people call it the Asia plate. Now, years ago, the late Christian prophet John Paul Jackson had a dream vision about Japan. And John Paul would often get information from God in dreams and visions put forth as a newspaper headline. And what he had about Japan was millions dead and 1 million missing as a headline. And he also had information from the Lord about volcanoes in Japan, specifically one near Tokyo in this area. And what we're seeing going on near Japan right now is that they are having movement all along this area, a swarm, and the U.S. is also having a swarm in this area. And we're hearing from Mike from around the world, movement in the Cosco's plate. Now, it's being put forth that the Cosco's plate is affected. It must be the center of tectonic plates. Whenever there's earthquake or plate movement anywhere on Earth, it also affects the Cosco's plate, and it's predicted severe movement or impact on the Cosco's plate is going to bring about the U.S., the San Andreas, most likely the big one. Also in this area, Cascadia, we have underwater volcanoes that would be impacted, and then volcanoes all along the west coast. So these are all linked, and we're seeing, and there was another prophet who gave out something that would happen in Japan July 5. So that's going on. And we have this coming out yesterday that apparently there was some type of microburst over Japan, and a plane fell suddenly 26,000 feet. So we can see something, the swarm here could be impacting also the atmosphere, or something from space could be impacting the atmosphere over Japan. And we're having this go on, so it's good to be in prayer. Yeah, there's been a sudden uptick in earthquake activity around Japan, and also a swarm along the west coast. So we see that going on. And we have this. Mike from around the world is also putting out information about sleeper cells. We're hearing this 4th of July, we need to be vigilant. And I had other sources. The U.S. military had sent additional troops, at least 200 to Florida, but additional troops also to Texas and Louisiana for the 4th of July holiday. And we have President Trump signing the big, beautiful bill this afternoon at 4 or 5 o'clock, which directly benefits American citizens, does away with taxes on overtime, tips, Social Security, also increases tax benefits for deductions for a single person up to $15,000, for a couple up to $30,000. So that's going on. Make America great again. And President Trump is in the process of doing that. So it's good to be in prayer for the people of Texas, Florida, our Gulf Coast area, Japan, and for world peace. I love you, and I'll see you soon.